In this video, we are going to be taking a look at the New York State Education Department Computer Science and Digital Fluency Standards for grade bands 4 through 6 in the concept area of digital literacy. On the bottom of your screen, you do have a link that will take you out to the State Ed website that will give you lots of resources and a copy of all of the standards. Now, I mentioned that digital literacy is the last in this series, but digital literacy is something that you probably are going to want to embed in all of the concept areas as you're going through each of those concept areas that we've covered already. Digital literacy is also one that your multimedia specialist will be a fabulous resource for, as this definitely aligns with the standards that they use. The two sub-concept areas within digital literacy are digital use and digital citizenship. Digital use is thinking about the technology that we have every day and thinking about how we can use them as tools to create, revise, publish, communicate, and collaborate. And then digital citizenship is really thinking about empowering our learners to use technology for good, to be kind online, to be respectful, and to really focus on that validity of online sources and information. You have on your screen on the far left the State Ed examples, the resources on the Wakelet collection, and we're going to click that final link, the activity books. Again, we're going to click on that center book for grades 4 through 6. We're going to click Read Now. We're going to click the arrow to open up the book, and then we're going to click on digital literacy, the final area of this book. Again, just as a reminder, digital literacy is broken into digital use and digital citizenship. The first standard is all about keyboarding. So here we're thinking about making sure our students are practicing those skills that they need to be successful when using technology. The second one in digital use is thinking about the appropriate digital tool to communicate and collaborate. So they might have an option, a choice board of different tools. You might bring in somebody to do a Zoom into your classroom, like a professional in the field, or connect another classroom, and you're thinking about how you can communicate appropriately. Students can think about how to write an email, what you would write in a text, and so on. The next one in digital use is to conduct and refine advanced multi-criteria digital searches to locate content relevant to varied learning goals. So here we're really thinking about how we can use Google search or whatever search engine your school uses, and think about how the students can either create videos or use it to find information. The next one in digital use is using a variety of digital tools and resources to create and revise digital artifacts. So here you want your students to be able to transfer those skills between different platforms that they might get access to, and then the students are actually going to create something on that relates to what they learned. The next one in digital use is identifying common features of digital technologies. So again, this is that transfer of skills where you might say, oh, on this site it used information this way, but on this site it uses it this way. Then finally, we're going to move into the last two, which are digital citizenship. Here, we're going to describe the persistence of digital information and explain how actions in online spaces have consequences. Here, we're thinking about the fact that our online information doesn't go away. So we're thinking about what we should post and what are the rules as we're online and doing different information or doing different things online. You can have your students explore the Wayback Machine to see what your school website used to look like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and so on. And then the final one for digital citizenship is to identify and describe actions in online spaces that could potentially be unsafe and harmful. Very much what we talked about in cybersecurity and again in impacts of computing. But this one is really saying, can we think about cyberbullying and what we can do to protect ourselves here? So the students could write songs, they can explore different resources, they can think about what to share and what not to share as they're going through. More resources for you. And you have reached the end. Great job.